Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Facebook James here, coming to you live from Dolphin Studios, coming to you live from the West Coast, the best coast, the West Side. They call me Facebook James around these parts, and so we got a wonderful show. I'm not going to keep you too long tonight. Just want to give you some Pali Football updates. Man, I think I have a video I'm trying to share. I'm trying to upload, and technology as it is just doesn't want to cooperate. But we're gonna make it happen. But definitely some Pali updates. We have some games coming up. Season is right around the corner, you guys. So stick around, and right after this intro, we'll go ahead and hop into this week in Pali Football for the week of August 1st, 2022. Stay tuned.
Hey, win with three, ready, 1, 2, 3. Win! Oh, yeah! Stop playing with a P! Stop playing with a P! Stop playing with a P! Stop playing with a P!
Some call it the gridiron.
Nice route, way to skim it.
Others, 100 yards of pay.
Too much.
We just like to call it football.
Football.
With Facebook James.
Football, baby.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Glad that you are here, coming to you live again from Dolphin Studio. So welcome. Hopefully your week has had a wonderful start to it. Today is the first day of August, man. Summertime has come, and it is trying to go. It's trying to leave us really, really quick. But you know what that means? We're probably about 6 or 7 Sundays away from NFL football, probably about 4 Saturdays away from college football, and we're probably about 2 or 3 weeks away from the high school football season, and namely here at Pali Football. So thank you for tuning in. If you're happening to watch right now the live, do me a favor. Just go ahead and drop something in the chat wherever you're watching from. Just let me know that you're here. You can give me a Go Pali, give me a thumbs up, Go Dolphin Nation, hashtag Pali HS Football, whatever the case might be, wherever you're watching from. Go ahead and just let me know that you're watching. And check this out. Even if you're not watching the live right now, you can still be involved, and you can use the hashtag replay squad. That way I know that you watched the video. Maybe I can shout you out next time we go live. And so we're really going to try to, the show is called This Week in Pali Football. And so just kind of had a moment of reflection, and, I figured, why not go live at the top of the week instead of going live a couple of days before the game? So we're really going to try to go live and give you a week's worth of information leading up to the game, which is kind of like the highlight of the week. And so for the next couple of weeks, we're really going to try to go either narrow down Sunday evening or Monday evening as our nights to go live here on This Week in Pali Football. Kind of weird things are happening over here with my technology. I just saw kind of a blank out, but I did see someone in the comments. So let me see if I can get my mouse over here to where I can see, and I can pull up the comments. Where's my mouse? There you are. And I did see a couple of comments. So let me see if I can go over here and pull in that comment from our good friend Debbie. Hey, Debbie, how's it going? Debbie Valez, Lawrence Evans, what's going on? Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. So again, Facebook James here, and like I said, we're trying to make this a regular Monday kind of situation here, so that we can give you a full weeks of information. And so, you know what? I thank you guys for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. And maybe you have a son or a nephew or brother on the team, or maybe you're an alum and you just want to represent Pali Football. Well, we're definitely going to talk about Pali Football this evening. And so last week was our first week of full practice, contact practice, and both teams, both the JV and the varsity, were issued their equipment last week, and so I think they're ready to go. This week is week 2, and so I know the coaches are ready, and the boys are really, really excited about participating and having another season. And one of the main things I think we should still keep in mind is that COVID situation is still kind of lurking around. And so you definitely want to make sure your boys, the boys are being safe. And so, again, just trying to practice good protocols because we don't want the team to miss any of their scheduled games this season. We know last year some of the teams that we faced, they kind of battled COVID. And so we definitely want to make sure that our boys are safe. And so, I know they were very, very happy in the video, and I'm still going to try to upload this video. For whatever reason, it's not acting cool. It's not cooperating with me, but at some point we'll try to get the video on and so that you guys can see the recap of week 1. But let me go ahead and get into some of these Pali football updates, if we will. And there we go. So I don't want to start off with that one. I want to start off with this one right here. So, the BSN team store is open once again. And you can see this gentleman right here, this football player, and decked out in his Pali gear. We opened it several times before the beginning or during the summer. I know definitely in the springtime. I think it was open one more time. However, we've had some new parents to join, some new students, new boys to join the program. And so here's another opportunity for the BSN store for you to purchase the BSN merchandise. As you can see, nice, wonderful logo right there on the blue shirt. And so if I were to just share my screen really quick, let's just take you over to what the website looks like. In here, you see all different kinds of items that the boys can wear underneath their uniform, and maybe, just on Fridays. And so you have the compression sleeveless t-shirt, you have the short sleeve t-shirt, and all of these have the Pali logo on the top. And then you have the pocket shorts, you have the compression shorts. The boys love those. And then also there's a sweatsuit, so you can get a jacket and a pants, put them together. They're manufactured by Nike, so they're definitely good quality. And also a personalized backpack. And so the backpacks, I've seen several students with these items. And so, again, BSN, and you see the prices right there. And so once the store closes and so here's what happens. Once the boys, once you guys purchase or place your order, we wait till the end of the when the BSN store is closed, and then they begin the manufacturing of those items. And I believe the items will be shipped to the school and then given to the boys. And so, again, here's another opportunity for your son to purchase some Pali football gear. I know during the 7-on-7 time that we had a past couple of weeks, some of the boys kind of lost their shorts and things of that nature. So I know, we've received a couple of emails and text messages regarding reopening of the BSN store. And so here it is. And so it's going to be open for the next 15 days. And, by all means, go ahead and order what you need. Maybe order 2 or 3 of what you need, just in case your son loses some items. And I'm sure these items will be needed, especially in the spring for the spring football class. So why not go ahead and purchase these things now, especially the nice uniform. My son has his, and it's really, really nice. I might even consider ordering myself one. So nice quality. And so this particular, the BSN team store will be open until August 15th. So you definitely do not want to miss out on this particular opportunity to purchase the merch. And so there you go, the BSN. That's one of the updates that we want to talk about. And then also the Press and Sew, our Pali merch, our Pali football merch. And so if I could show you that again, this year we're doing something a little bit different, where we're having a lot of the merch sold online instead of in the stadium. And so there will be some items on sale in the stadium, like crop tops, some bucket hats, and I'll talk about those in a second. Pajamas, those will be purchased in the stadium, but the main offering will be on our website. And so if I can, let's go ahead and show you some of the offerings if you haven't noticed already. Our website, pressandsew.com, /Pali Football, and they have all these wonderful t-shirts. And so you have brand new logos for this year with the Pali Football, a new emblem, and so you have unisex T-shirts. You have the ladies V-neck T-shirts, and then you also have the tank top. Ladies love the tank tops, and so also we have ladies V-necks in these this particular design as well. We also have some hoodies, and then we also have some zip-up hoodies. And so if I just scroll over, you see a couple of different designs. The one I'm hovering over right now, that's the front. It's just the regular Pali Football logo, but nothing on the back. These other two at the bottom of the page have two different designs on the back. And so there's zip-up hoodies. And so if you like zip-up hoodies, these would work wonderful for you. And so we just ask that you go to the Pali merch store, which is pressandsew.com. And let me see if I have... I thought I had a website for that, but you can see it. It's pressandsew.com. And then lately, we've been doing a lot of advertising on our TikTok page. We just sent one out today. And so, again, not a lot of merchandise will be sold in the stadium. However, some will be sold. So if I can, I'm going to switch. Let me tell you, this is my favorite hat right here, but we have some offerings some of the guys might enjoy. So we got this royal blue hat right here. This is my hat. Yes, sir. So it matches. See, it kind of matches. Let me go back to the shared screen. I see I have some other comments as well. I'm going to hop into those comments in a second. So I just want to show you this particular hat goes well with some of these T-shirts right here. And the good thing about this hat, it's not a fitted hat, but it also has a back where in the back, if I can show you, the back has an opening, so if the ladies like to wear hats, and if you like wearing a ponytail, you can put your ponytail through here. And ladies, you can also wear this particular royal blue hat. And so let's get into some of the comments. I do see comments, and I love the comments. That lets me know that people are watching. Rome says, is there a link? Absolutely, there is a link. The link is Press and Sew. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and see if I can put it in the comments here. I might not be able to. You know what? I can if I do it on my phone. Let me see if I can do it on my phone. So, yes, Press and Sew. Let me come over here to the football page, and I will drop the link for you guys so that you can oh, okay. My wife is watching, and she just she just told me she put it in the comments. Thank you, sweetie. I really appreciate it. And let me see. So there you go. Let me get my mouse back over here. Hey, Stacy. You know what? I'm gonna talk about that. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Stacy, how you feeling? My wife, there she goes. She put it in Riley. pressandsew.com/Pali Football. Go ahead and order your merch. Now, what's going to happen, it'll probably take a couple of weeks for it to get to your house, and it's going to be shipped directly to your house, okay? And so just look out for that. It'll probably come in a black plastic, wonderful shipment bag. And so you'll know that it's from Press and Sew when you receive it. Loren says, left you a message via a bucket hat and a ball cap. I'll buy one of each. Absolutely. Okay, I got you down, Lorenz. Man, I love the bucket hat. And since you kind of took my little joy away, let me go ahead and don my bucket hat. Oh, yes. There he is. Yes. Now, it was funny because I was wearing this one day last week, and one of the team members, one of the boys was like, do you fish? I'm like, no, I don't fish. I just like for the sun to be blocked off the top of my head, right? So it's a wonderful hat, and definitely, Lorenz, we got you. We got you. We'll make sure that we have, hey, as soon as you see me somewhere within the first game, just know that, you know, we got you. I'm not too sure the pricing on the bucket hats. Maybe if my wife, if she's still watching, she can drop those prices for the bucket hats and the bucket caps and the royal blue hat as well. So that'll be great. Let's see. Stacy's just saying hi. And Rome, absolutely. You're welcome. I'm glad to kind of help you out. Like I said, limited supply of things in the stadium. And so we'll be selling pajama bottoms, crop tops mostly for the ladies, and these hats. And so, yeah, just come by the merch table, first home game, and we'll talk about that in a second. So those are some of the offerings that we'll have. And so, yes, All righty. Let's go ahead and move on to some of the other Pali Football updates. So that's our Press and Soul merch, and we were so happy. The owners of this particular website, Sylvia and Andrew Nixon over in Jacksonville, Florida, good people, and so just thank you for them setting this up for us. And then also, if you, we definitely want you to get your merch, but also, like Stacy was saying a couple of moments ago, this Saturday is our annual picture day, our Pali Football picture day. And so it's going to be a busy day, as you can see, for the boys. It's going to be pictures and practice. Pictures and practice, Saturday, August 6th. And if you can see the schedule right there, it's going to be very, very busy for both JV and varsity. Both of them will have an opportunity to take pictures and also have a practice time. So if you look at the light blue square, JV pictures at 8 to 10:30. And then they will practice from 10:45 to 1 p.m. And then there's a light snack in between for the boys because, yes, it's going to be a long day. And then varsity practice will be from 8 a.m. to 10. And then after that, they're going to take their pictures. So it's going to be, and that's from 10:30 to 1:30. So it's going to be a long day, especially for the seniors. So if at all possible, parents, please do not plan, or hopefully, if you're a senior, and there's not that many seniors on the team, so hopefully we can get through that really, really quick. So that's our picture day schedule. And then it looks like the picture packages, from what I understand, are $30, right? And so they're delivering digital packets this time. Usually, I know in the past, it's been a printout, maybe a 5x7 or 8x10, but I believe, if my information is correct from our Pali QB board president, Lisa Manheim, I believe it's $30. And so Stacy, she's in the comments. If this is correct, just go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Just want to make sure the information is correct. Stacy and her husband, I forgot her husband's name, Gianassi, they've been doing our photos for the past couple of years. And so, $30. Okay, cool. So, the boys have a wonderful time. And as you can see, this is one of our former players from a couple of years ago, Eli Manheim. And, they'll get a portrait, and then they get to pose some kind of way. And so have them think of some kind of football pose. Once the boys start posing and the camera starts clicking, they'll come up with a particular shot. And so they'll get their uniforms to wear. It might not be the number, especially for those who are new to varsity. It might not be the number that they're going to wear for the whole season, but at least they'll have a number. They'll have a uniform to wear. And then JV, it might not be the number. We're just a week and a day into practice, and so I'm not too sure how they're going to assign numbers and all that kind of good stuff. I'll leave that to the coaches, but just know picture day is a wonderful time. It's going to be a long day. So this coming Saturday, and what we'll drop all of this information on our TikTok, on our Instagram, Facebook, and so that way parents can really know what's going on as it relates to picture day. So it's going to be a very, very busy day, and we really appreciate the Gianassi family for continuing that tradition of taking pictures. And so make sure your son gets their haircut, whatever the case might be, if they get beard trimmed, I don't know, whatever, just, they want to look nice for picture day. All right. And then let's talk about some of the games. Stacy says we love it. Let's talk about some of the games, which is what you guys, like I said, is right around the corner. August 11th, August 11th. Now, this particular scrimmage is a little bit different from what we've had in the past. What we usually have is our scrimmage at Pali. And so we'll have half the field JV, half the field will be varsity, and they would scrimmage against a particular team. However, this year, that's not going to happen. And so in order for us to have a scrimmage, the team that we're scrimmaging is Birmingham High School. Birmingham High School is a championship program, and so they have invited us to come out to their stadium, and we're going to scrimmage against them. So you see the information right there. It's just a scrimmage. It does not count. They're not in the Western League, and so we're just going to scrimmage. So as you can see, JV, that scrimmage is at 4 p.m., and then the varsity will scrimmage right after that. And so usually what will happen, they'll have a series of plays, maybe 20, 30 plays, maybe I think 10 at a time, and they'll kind of go back and forth. And, it's one thing to practice against your own players, but the purpose of a scrimmage is to see what you're able to do against a totally different team. And so again, we're doing things a little bit different this year. We're scrimmaging against the city champions. I believe they won the city championship last year. And so we're going to see how that works, how that happens. And so I know our boys will be ready. We still have all of this week to practice. And then next week, next Thursday, I believe, we'll travel over to Birmingham High School. You see the directions right there. And again, like I said, we'll post this on our social media. I'm sure information regarding tickets and all that stuff will be shared as well. As soon as we receive it, we'll get information. But this is the graphic that we'll use just to kind of promote the scrimmage against Birmingham. So you see the Dolphins versus the Patriots, Thursday, August 11th, JV at 4, and then varsity at 6 o'clock. If anything changes, we'll definitely let you know, but I'm going totally based on what the schedule is right now. And then if we can close that one out and then come over here to our next game, week 0. I don't know why they call it week 0. Week 0 is our very first game. And so it's our very first home game as well. So the Dolphins versus my alma mater. If you know me, and I've been around these parts for quite some time, El Camino Real is my alma mater, class of 1986, out there in Woodland Hills. So it's a wonderful opportunity for us to just play against El Camino. We haven't really had a game against El Camino. That is usually our scrimmage partner, and so this year things will be being done a little bit different. And so Friday, August 19th. I told you, August 19th will be here before you know it. That's our first game at home, and JV's at 4 o'clock. And then the varsity game is at 7 p.m. Now, I know some of the league games will begin at 7:30, right? But because both El Camino, from what I understand, both El Camino and Palisades were both charter schools, and we've opted to keep our games at 7 o'clock, right? And so when we get into the season, I believe some of our season games will begin at 7:30, right? So just understand 4 o'clock for JV, 7 o'clock for varsity. It's going to be a wonderful time. If you have not experienced a Pali football game, this is your first time hanging out, it's going to be a wonderful time. So definitely come on out, support the JV, and then come in and pack the house for our very first home game for the 2022 football season against El Camino Real. And I think I have another update, so let's close that one out. And then our last game in August. Our last game in August will be Friday, August 26th. Again, JV's at 4 o'clock, and then the varsity will go at 7 p.m. So San Fernando, we played them last year. They came to us. And so usually what happens, we switch back and forth. And so we'll sign up for like a 2-year contract kind of a deal, where last year they came to us, and then this year we're going to them. And, the good thing about having a home game, usually we've spent our first 3 games out in the Valley. So I know there's times where we've played Cleveland, and then the following week we've played Taft, and then the following week we've played Granada Hills. And so I'm so happy that we have our first game at home. That way we have, kind of break up the monotony a little bit. Let's go ahead and dig back into the comments. I see some comments over here. Lorenz says, are you going to the meeting tomorrow night? Absolutely. I'll be there, Lorenz. I will be there. And I believe you're referring to the Pali QB Club meeting. And so, yes, I will definitely be there. And Okay, that's Riley responding. Yes, get you tomorrow. Okay, so they're having a little side conversation, presumably about the hats and things of that nature. So that's fine. That's absolutely that's fine. So man, I think we're almost done. Let me see if I can just get over here to my updates one more time and just double check. Just double check. So that's week. Yes. So we've covered the last 3 weeks. So week 0, our scrimmage week against Birmingham, that's going down at Birmingham, and then we'll have a game at home against El Camino, and then after that on the 26th we'll play San Fernando at San Fernando Community or Senior High School as they're called. So that's very, very cool. Man, let me see if I can work to get this video. You guys talk amongst yourselves. You know, I worked really hard on this video, and it would be a travesty if I'm not able to show it to you guys. So let me see if I can get some things going on. See if we can have it sent over. And if not, I'll just have to post it on social media, which you guys seem to like anyway. So it's a good deal. So we're trying to wait and send it over. We'll see. We'll give it time to let it do what it does. And let's see what else. So, here's one of the other things I wanted to talk about real quick before we get out of here. Since I don't have a coach, and usually I know I see Coach Hyduke in the comments. Coach Hyduke, you're always invited if you're watching it live. You're always invited to join in. We can chop it up just a little bit, only if you want to. But yeah, so let me just go ahead. I do want to show you this wonderful thing. So we have begun the process of using TikTok as a way to get our messages out there. The boys love to see themselves in social media. So whether it's Instagram, Facebook, and now TikTok. And so we've been pretty good about some of our TikTok posts. We're posting different things about the boys just working out on the field, give you guys a chance to see what's happening with the boys, since you may not be on the field watching, and just giving you guys a glimpse of what goes down in a practice. And so if I could just go ahead and come over here and share some of our posts. Where is my mouse? There it is. Okay. It's asking me to do some stuff. There we go. Okay, I got to put it right there. Did it work? All right, cool. Okay, so here are some of our, here is our TikTok Pali Hot This Week in Pali Football, or Pali HS Football TikTok page. And we've getting a lot of comments, a lot of eyes, a lot of views on some of our videos. And so thanks to you. And, it's a wonderful thing just to see some of the comments, especially on one of our videos where the boys are, the DBs are working out, and, just to see the banter across, some of our opponents who we'll face, just talking about, hey, he needs to move this way and move that way. And, they must forgot that we were undefeated in our season, 10-0, won a playoff game, lost a playoff game last year. But, hey, we're going to be okay. And some of these videos on our TikTok page were, taken on the first day of practice. And so, the boys are definitely getting better. You can't expect perfection on the first day of practice, right? And so, so this is our TikTok page. And today we put up one about our merch, our merch store. We'll probably do one tomorrow and one Wednesday, just to make sure that people understand that our merchandise will not be sold or in the stadium, but it will be sold online. And so if you have not taken the time, we just encourage you to come on over and, come on over and follow us over here on, let me see if I can get it together. You can follow us over here on our TikTok page. There we go. Follow us over on our TikTok page. You can subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. You can subscribe to This Week in Pali Football. And if you have not done so already, you can follow us on Instagram as well. We're going to be posting some of these graphics that we talked about tonight on our social media outlets. And so just give us a follow, give us a like, and that way you will be fully informed about what's going down with Pali Football. Let me see. Are there anything else? So I think that's it, man. My video, for whatever reason, did not load. And so, I'll work on that. I'll probably have to post it on our Facebook page. I'll try to post it on our TikTok page as well. It's a little bit too long. It's probably about 5 minutes. Again, just a recap of, showing you guys what's going down during our practices and how much progress the boys are making. And we included both the JV and varsity in the week 1 recap. So I think that's all I got tonight, guys. I appreciate you watching. It's going to be a fun season. And so, come on out and support the boys. We have a lot of boys on both teams, both JV and varsity, so much. I think they're running out of equipment to pass out. That's kind of like a blessing and a curse. You got boys who really want to come out and play. However, we right now we don't have from what I understand, we don't have a whole bunch of equipment to go around for every single body. And, football is a taxing, tiring sport. The boys will have to be responsible for making sure that, their studies, because being a football player means you're a student athlete. And so the first word, student, is very, very important. You have to do what you need to do in the classroom. And then you can come on the field and do and represent, understand the plays, understand the coaches, what I call the outdoor classroom, play football on Friday nights. And so that's the first thing. You got to get your studies in. You got to be responsible, making sure you turn in your assignments, and learning the content that your teachers in the classroom want you to learn. And so, and then also, whatever football equipment that you're given by the coaches, we definitely want that equipment to be taken care of. I know last week Coach Hyduke was on some of the players because they had left some of the soft helmets that's supposed to be fitted onto the helmet. They left them at home. He's just like, look, you need to set out a couple of plays and understand I didn't give you the equipment for you to leave it at home. It should be here. It should be on your helmet. And so whatever, if it's a helmet, if it's the soft helmet cover, if it's the pads, whatever the case might be, just make sure parents, guardians, that you're doing what you can to encourage the boys to have what they need to make their practice better. We are in week 2, and just so thankful for Coach Todd and his staff, Coach Hyduke and his staff, working with all of our boys on the field. So I think that's it. Man, you guys have been great, and I promise that I will work on getting that week 1 video. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, but we'll make sure we get that to you and you guys can check it out at some point this week. All right. So I thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. We're going to try to keep these videos, these updates, probably to 25, 35 minutes, no more than 40, especially if we have a couple of interviews, and I'm trying to work on getting coaches, the JV coach, Coach Todd, and also Coach AJ. And I also want to get Coach Motts as well, because I've had a chance to interview some of the other coaches, Coach Garcia, Coach Manheim, Coach Hyduke, Coach LaHenry a couple of weeks ago. And so we just want to have them all introduced to the Pali football community. And so other than that, I think I'm done tonight. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Just check out our social media. And as always, if I can find my mouse, as always, thanks for watching, and go Pali. Peace out.
Hey, win on me, win on 3, ready, 1, 2, 3. Win! Oh, yeah! Stop playing with a piece! Stop playing with a piece! Stop playing with a piece! Stop playing with a piece!